Interesting. Why is my camera not working? There we go. Hey, 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 happy Halloween. What's up, people? Hi, Ryan. Hello, dear. How are you? Happy Halloween. Only the best day of the year, right? Let me get all my stuff set up here. Let's see. Oh, oh no! My ears fell off. Get all my info up here. There we go. There we go. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween, happy Halloween, happy Halloween. I love it. Got me some Starburst for my Halloween candy. Now I want more candy after eating that Starburst. I need more candy now. That was so good. I happen to have any candy stashed anywhere. No. Well, I don't understand that. Hello and welcome. Happy Halloween. Hello. Welcome in. If anybody's here. Hello, hello. Happy Halloween. Hey, Kristen, what you doing, girl? What's up? Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Just hanging out. Hanging out, hanging out. Hey, J Moon. Hello, dear. Thank you for the donation. So Milo and Norman look good, huh? Yeah, there's lots of sexy time going on. Yeah, the other day when my internet went out and stuff. So I typed it all up for you. Looks like things are getting physical. About time, she says. All right, let me get this set up here. Here we go. All right. Okay, so, all right, you put your question in PayPal, hon. Let's see. And I saw something. People at my job. How do the people at my job feel about me? You take your daughter trick-or-treating, hon? Is he going trick-or-treating? Or has she been trick-or-treating? Okay, J-Moon. How do people at J-Moon's job feel about her? How do people at J-Moon's job feel about her? How do people... Oh, I'm sorry. She's not feeling good. How do people at J-Moon's job feel about her? How do people at J-Moon's job feel about her? How do people at J-Moon's job feel about her? Okay, Ten of Wands, Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Okay. Well, we have the Ten of Wands, so there is something about being like overworked, overburdened, like tired. Can maybe even be kind of recently here, with the Knight of Swords. This is like a fast energy. So something, maybe like you've become very burdened quickly. The Knight of Cups is here as well. Now, the Knight of Cups talks about somebody who cares. So that's a caring energy here. So I would say that they think that you care a lot about what you're doing as far as work goes here, but it's like very heavy, like overworked, overburdened, something like that. They've heard the news with the Knight of Swords here. Like they've heard that you're overwhelmed, overworked, something like that. Like you just keep your head against the wall, just keep going here. But there is a sense of care. There is a sense of care. So they feel overburdened. No, that's how they feel about you. They feel that you are overburdened. Can we do this again today? You're asking me how the people at your job feel about you. This is how they feel about you. Like their feelings when it comes to you. Like this person is overburdened, tired, maybe works too hard, something like that, like heavy feeling. That's how they feel about you. Not how they feel about you. So I don't think you're working too hard or what here, but there's something about being overworked, overburdened. I think they've heard that because I'm getting strong with the Knight of Swords, like somebody's saying that. All right, that's what I have for you, dear. Uh-oh, what is going on here? There we go. So, well, I'm sorry to hear Izzy's not feeling good. If you're still here, Kristen, sorry to hear that, dear. This sucks. I'm sick on Halloween. It's cold out there. I told my daughter, take the grandbabies to a place that's like inside. They're so little. 4, 3, and 1. Like, you're welcome. You're welcome. And take those kids inside somewhere. Little big kids being tramped all around like that. It's so cool. I know. I don't know. I mean, call me old, call me grandma. I don't know what, but I am so glad I don't have to do that stuff anymore. Take kids out for trick or treating and stuff. Jeez. It was like, it's kind of a nightmare. I love Halloween. I love dressing up, all that, but the whole trick or treating in the cold, no, thank you. I'll go home and go live. Y'all have fun. Don't worry about coming by grandma's. Send me a picture of your costume, though. I don't get much trick-or-treaters. I felt that so hard. It is cold out there. It's like, no way. When they're so little like that, they have, I mean, every single one of them have a car seat, Kristen. That's 3 car seats. Because today we transported them from the car to my truck, back to the car. Well, my daughter did it. I helped buckle the kid in, but yeah, today to get the car was back in the shop. Jeez, it's a lot of car seats. A whole back seat. No thanks. Yeah, I know, right? Gee, my knees are. I was so tired. I didn't even do anything. Drive. They're going to like a nursing home, I think, and Rock Island nursing home. Like 2 nursing homes. I think that'd be neat. The old people, the elderly, they love seeing the little kids, and little kids love going there. So I have mine pretty spread apart. Your kids, yeah. Me too. My girls are 9 years apart. Yeah, they're 9 years apart. So, but they're not that close, and I think it's because they're 9 years apart. So. Me and my brother, my oldest brother, we're 5 years apart. And my youngest brother, he wasn't born until I was like 13, I think. So. Just sitting here thinking. So tired today. Oh yeah? Why is that? I've had Izzy for a month straight, no break. Oh, really? Um, she hasn't been going to it with her dad? Why is that? Oh, she used to go to your mom's too, didn't she? He has a roommate thing. Like he lives with someone. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. What's with the roommate? I mean, why can't she go around with the roommate? You think there's something wrong with the roommate, or the roommate's got a problem with her coming over, or what's the deal? I don't get it. Or is this roommate a piece of shit, or we don't know what he's like? I mean, Dad could still come get her and take her somewhere or something. Yeah, she can't come over. Oh, what the hell? That's such bullshit. I mean, I guess it is what it is. Right? Well, I hope she gets to feel better. Poor thing. Didn't get to go out trick-or-treating. Did she get to do any trick-or-treat at all? Oh, he would never. He comes by to see her. Oh, I see. I'm like just so tired. Aw. Oh, I'm sorry, hon. Yeah, what I see on Instagram. I'm following you on Instagram now, Kristen. Well, I'm thinking to myself, didn't I see her in some kind of costume on Instagram? Like a Supergirl or something, or yeah. So she got to do something, so that's good. That's good. I mean, that's fine. Mickey. Okay, Mickey. Yes, Mickey. All right, well, at least should be fine then. But she's wearing you out, sounds like. It was a hoodie because it was getting cold. Oh, okay. Maybe that's what I see. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it is. I mean, the weather's just turned on us just like that, you know? Like all of a sudden it was just like boom. Oh, Lynn must be here. She just sent me a donation. Awesome. Oh, yeah, Lynn did tell me she'd come by on Halloween. She asked me if I was going to be live, I think, or something like that. There she is. Hey, Lynn. Happy Halloween. Only the best Halloween ever. I'm just kidding. It has been it's been really good for me this Halloween season. I've been so busy with gigs and stuff. Oh my gosh. Barry Lenormand. Okay. It's chilly where I live. Perfect Halloween weather. Oh. Well, Kristen and I were just talking about how it's too dang cold to be out there. Here, it's 30 degrees. I mean, what is it? I think it's freezing. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's 37. I don't like it. 41? Okay. Yeah, it's 37 here. I don't like it. Yeah, I like summer. But you know the trees, the leaves are so beautiful. Oh, that is nippy. Yeah. The poor kids out there freezing. Bless their little hearts. Their little costumes. So glad it's not me. Okay. So then what would you like? You are up, dear. What would you like me to look into? Or you got a question or what's up? That was Lenormand, wasn't it? Yeah, yeah. What for me to be aware of during my current job search? Okay. I forget to put that up. This will be the last day I'll be using my spooky font. Okay, what does Lynn need to be aware of? What does Lynn need to be aware of during her current job search? What does Lynn need to be? Good question. What does Lynn need to be aware of during her current? What does Lynn need to be aware of during her current job search? What does Lynn aware of during her current job search? Okay, the child, the stork, ship, the dog, clouds, the heart, and the crossroads. Okay. I do see a change here. Let's see. The dog. Trying to figure out how this all goes together. Okay. Okay. So I see you kind of like, oh crap. I'm supposed to make up my own mind, but I don't want to. It's something about asking for other people's opinions before we decide on something. You may need some kind of like support with making a choice along the way here. Um, why the heart is here? I don't know, but I will find out. Okay. um, why do we have the heart? This doesn't even make sense. Ah, okay. I don't. Why am I getting romance? I'm getting romance. Feels like an adventure. I feel like I've got something like this for you before, Lynn, where somehow your career, your job search, or something had to do with a man. Now we don't have a man on the table, but we do have the heart here. Talking of a long distance relationship, looking for love. I do have something about in our heart of hearts, we know we should change something. In our heart of hearts, we know we should change something. I did send my resume to a college friend of mine that lives and works in Dubai. He sent it to some contacts of here in the US. Oh, okay. Um, is maybe that's what the long distance relationship is. I don't know. But I've been wanting to start my own thing still, so I've been looking at that more too. Okay. Um, don't know why I'm getting all this. No ransom in reality for me right now. Well, this heart is here, and it's like, this has stuff to do with, well, this is like a love of freedom. I do see you having this love of freedom here. There is something there with the dog here, and I know you said something about a friend. There is some kind of like long distance friend or something here involved. Um, but there's also a misunderstanding with a friend, so I'm not sure what's being misunderstood. Maybe you might want to make sure that's what your friend said, or because I'm getting something about misunderstanding, and you're asking what you need to be aware of. You might want to make sure that that's way the person in Dubai understands or what that they're doing. I don't know. Something's cloudy here about all that. Like there's a misunderstanding. Not like a fight, just something's not understood. I do see you feeling kind of inexperienced for this transformation. And you've kind of innocently stumbled into this. It's like a child is growing up. That's you though. You're the child. You're like leaving the nest here. I do see that this is the first stage of a long process. Okay, I do have that. Um, yeah, there's some kind of confusion here. Um, inexperienced person misunderstands something. So I don't know. I just feel like there's some kind of misunderstanding here. I've got it twice now. I've been looking over apps that I haven't used in years. I just haven't utilized them in my current job. Yeah. Uh, yeah, you're kind of without guidance here. Because I was getting something about you needing guidance or somebody helping you make decisions, something like that. Like you don't want to make. Well, it was something. Oh crap! I don't want to. I don't. How was it? Oh crap! I got to make my own mind up. Something like that. I guess the heart is representing. It's just strange that the heart's there. In this reading, I don't get it. Everything else makes sense except the heart. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's not my life, but as far as going along with work. I wonder what that is. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. You're leaving behind something that is dear to you. Okay. I think it's your relationship with your heart is there. Your heart is you're changing this for a loved one. You're making this change here for a loved one. And that's okay. If that's the heart for you, the love for your family, I think, for what you're doing or um but in your heart of hearts you should change something. You have to change something. You're changing this for a loved one. That's the whole job search. Doing all of this is because of change you're making for a loved one. Okay, that makes sense. The beginning of a long process. I will say that I don't feel I'd be emotionally fulfilled in corporate, but I don't have a choice. Oh, yeah. You're changing it for a loved one. Yeah, you don't have a choice. Um, um, I hope I find a job I actually like, or at least like the people. Yeah. So, man, I guess that's why the heart is here. It's like the only thing I'm really getting is what you need to be aware of is that there's some kind of misunderstanding here with someone, a friend. I mean, other than that, that's the only thing like really different that you don't already know. You're like, you're having to change because of a loved one. But it is a long process here. Let me look at one other thing. I'm getting something about you being like dead hearted. I don't even know what dead hearted means. But like, yeah, like your heart's not in it. Yeah, dead hearted. Not sure what that's about. Truly isn't a friend. Um, you're just going to be having a lot of new experiences. You will revisit a place that you've been before. Um, you're on a journey towards your one's true self, a search for your one's true self. Like you're trying to figure out what is best for you. You're on a journey of self exploration. Um, you have an inner transformation, and that is leading you to make changes in your environment or your behavior. Do you want to travel or it's something about travel? I don't know though. I can't say for sure. There might be some travel. Let's see what else I can tell you about this friend. There's a help on a journey or support concerning making a change. Yeah, so a long distance friendship, friend who is absent. To change something just because we were told to, which that's what you're doing. Yeah, not really. I'd rather not travel because of my dog. Okay. It seems straightforward in our messages. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe something will come up later. Maybe it's not with you, but with somebody else. Or not with that friend, but maybe it's between that friend and somebody else. The other friend, the other person, the third party involved. Possibly. If you feel the communication was clear with you, maybe it's on the other side. Yeah, long distance friendship. It's whoever's long distance. So maybe that's where I'm getting the travel from, because I am getting something about long distance, which kind of go hand in hand. But that travel could be, this is in your job search. Okay. So it makes sense that in your job search, you're going to have to travel, right? You're going to have to go places to interview, whatever, like that kind of travel. You know what I mean? Not necessarily you're getting a job that involves traveling. This is your job search. So in your job search, there may be some travel involved. Yeah, you're just so undecided. I just get you so undecided and needing guidance here and somebody to tell you kind of what to do, and not what to do, but what direction to go. You're like contemplating the pros and cons. Looked into jobs that are in the town. That'd be a trek. I had to get it way earlier than usual. Yeah, they're going to have big changes. Because this is change. This is change. The two main cards here, well, this one for sure is a big change for you here. You're kind of ambivalent about leaving. You're like, man, but I'm just mostly being undecided in which direction we should go. So, there's something about procrastination too. Maybe a little bit of procrastination making this change. But you're going to try out different directions and see where they lead. Explore your options here. Try out different directions and see where they lead. So yeah, just you're going to just keep trying different directions and see where they lead is what I'm getting. Because you're not real sure which direction to go, so you're just going to kind of try a bunch. This man has expressed he'd like me to get a job close by, so I'll be close to them, still my little dog. I kind of want to ask about that too. What do you want to ask about, hon? He says to me, you want to look into that. What do you want to look into? The traveling? Don't get too hung up on the traveling. It's just, I think it's just like showing you exploring different options. It's going to, you're going to be out there checking things out is the way I get it, the way I understand it. like physically moving around. What's the likelihood of getting a job close by? That likelihood of getting a job close by I feel would be better answered with the tarot, honestly. Because Lenormand just really doesn't. That's kind of like a yes or no question. It's not, but it is. Yeah, I think the tarot would probably be better for that, actually. Like a 5-card tarot. Or maybe even a 3-card, actually. I want to ask about that friend confusion thing. Okay, what was it on the friend confusion? Misunderstanding with a friend. That I would say would be Lenormand. But I think that the other could be better answered probably with the tarot. Even a 3-card. 3 to 5 card, whichever one you want to do. But as far as the friend thing, I would suggest the Lenormand on that, since that's more of a situational thing. Could ask, like, what is the situation, or what is the misunderstanding with the friend? You get the exact words from you. Confusion or secrets concerning a friend or employee. To be unsure whether someone is a friend or not, or whether their friendliness is sincere. Friend who has something to hide. Misunderstanding with a friend. We feel lost and scared because no one tells us what to do. That could be you too, because I am getting a lot of I don't know, indecision, procrastination, stuff like that. Do you feel lost and scared because no one tells you what to do? I bet you kind of do, actually, from the rest of the cards. That could be true. I'd say more frustrated. Okay. So that could be what it means. But for me, usually when the dog's there, it's about a friend. Okay. Of course, it don't have to be. All right, so what do we want to do for the tarot? We want to do the tarot first or the Lenormand? Tarot, okay. What was the question again? Something about what's the likelihood? Okay, yeah, I see it up here. What's the likelihood of getting a job close by? Okay. What is the likelihood of Lynn getting a job close by to her? What is the likelihood of Evelyn getting a job close by her. What is the Evelyn getting a job close by her? Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Wow. Jeez, girl. This is going to be a long process. Well, I would say eventually, yes. Like 70-80% as far as if I was to give a percentage wise. But I see like it's just you're going to have to be patient here, plant your seeds, see what happens. I see you're going to have to work very hard here at this. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. These are all pretty slow moving energy, but it's moving. So if you wait it out and don't get in a hurry, it will take a long time here. I don't even know what kind of time frame to even give on this. I would say months. You're not really asking for a time frame though. You're asking of getting a job close by. The odds are there for it, but I think you're probably going to have other things come available to you prior to that. You'd have to like really like wait it out here. There's something you'd be waiting on. But it is likely that it could happen. It's just going to be like, but I got that in the Lenormand too, a long process. So you just have to be really patient. I think you probably would have other things available, not close by, more likely, quickly. But if you wait it out, it looks like something will come open for you. That's the way I was reading that. Okay. I guess I'd be open to driving a bit of ways. Well, I mean, you can always keep looking, keep things, keep your resume on file, different places, you know. I just have to stay focused in my efforts. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles is talking about making a plan, working hard at it. I had to take that headband off my head. It's starting to hurt my head. If I add my LinkedIn page and resume, good. There you go. Because if something came up later, you know, that was close to home, you can always switch jobs. People do it all the time. Okay, so the next question. So we want to ask about this friend. Friend confusion. Okay. How am I going to word this, girl? Ask about that friend confusion. Okay, what is this like misunderstanding with a friend? With Lynn? What is this about? Like things are confused. Something's misunderstood. What is this? Can you tell me about this? What does Lynn need to be aware of about this misunderstanding or confusion with a friend? What does Lynn need to be aware of about this misunderstanding or confusion with a friend? What is the misunderstanding? I should say that. What is the misunderstanding? Misunderstanding. Misunderstanding. Confusion. All right, there's the dog, there's the friend, tree, anchor, cross, fox, stork, and the scythe. Okay, so there's somebody asking for help here. Somebody's naturally helpful, or somebody is naturally helpful. Somebody's tractable by nature. By nature, that must be this friend. And they're like leading you physically. They're like taking you by your hand, is what I'm getting. This person must be very calm and stable and down to earth. They're helping you. They're naturally helpful is what I'm getting. Now, they're supportive by nature. Someone is supportive by nature, which is easily exploited if they don't take care. So somebody's giving you support here in a time of transition. This person, I don't know. I get that they kind of have their own hidden agenda here. It's like there's a conflict between what oneself thinks is right and demands, and then there's an inclination to follow what others say is right. What? Oh, the conflict between what yourself thinks right and then what other people say is right. What is that? It's a female friend? Oh, I don't have male or female here at all. I'm assuming it's the one you asked about. Um, okay, so yeah, they may, I don't know. There's something here with the cross and the fox. It's a little bit off. The fox usually represents some kind of selfishness or self-interest. And it is here. Yeah, there's some kind of conflict between duty and self-interest. She had an event outside for one. It's an event to help her coworker who has cancer. So there's something, a sudden change here. Getting hurt is inevitable. Yeah, some kind of process is cut short. I don't know. Some kind of process is cut short. I'm not exactly what that is, but this friend here, may be a little cautious or suspicious. So I don't trust this female friend. I kind of want to get and do my thing and leave. Yeah. There's something selfish here with this for sure. But I don't know exactly what it is. Somebody they will do their duty. They will do their duty. There's something here about overexerting oneself. My friend hadn't felt odd about him ever. How did I word the question? What do we need to know about a misunderstanding with a friend or confusion with a friend? So yeah, I don't know. Would that be? Would that be me or the friend? Well, we asked about the friend, right? I mean, the question was so vague. It's hard to. The question was so broad. What does Lynn need to know about it? So I don't really know. I'm just getting like different pieces of the situation. So I don't know if it's you carrying something heavy. Hey, if you go do that wedding, or is it a wedding? What was it? An event? And you have to carry a bunch of heavy stuff, you'll know this was about her. So keep me posted on that. There's something about overexerting one's self. I don't really like her. Yeah, there's something about pulling the rug out from under someone. Like, there's disruption of serenity. So there'll be something unexpected suddenly. She's doing a bingo game selling snacks. I did offer readings to help with the benefit. She's raising money to help her coworker who has cancer. Is there some kind of because we do have something about health here, like surgery or medical treatment. Well, that sounds like a nice thing to do. There may be like a sudden change where you're kind of like physically exerted here is what I'm getting. I did tell her in a roundabout way that she wasn't my best friend. When? Funny. She's like, well. Well, I don't blame you. Well, that last reading then could have just been, if you go there and you see these kind of things going on, you'll know this was about her. But the other reading could just been like talking about you feeling lost and scared because you don't know what to do on your job search. I said I don't have a best friend. I'm my own best friend. Ah. It's made a conversation I had with another person when they asked me if I had a best friend. I don't have a best friend. I'm my own best friend. So keep me updated, Lynn. Let me know how that goes. When is that? When is that coming up? Sunday. This upcoming Sunday. November 5th, Sunday. I see. Okay. Yeah, let me know. It may very well be her. I do want to ask something else. Okay, sure. For another fairy. Okay, cool. Fantastic, dear. All right. What is your question, hon? I'm seriously contemplating making my own reading business in addition to my job search. Okay, awesome. So how can we ask if it'd be a good idea? All my spirit guides will let me know. Okay. Well, um, I'll just ask what does Lynn's spirit guides want her to know about her starting her own business reading? Um, okay. Yeah. What does Lynn need to know? What's Lynn's spirit guides, please? What does she need to know about beginning her own reading business? What does Lynn need to know about beginning her own reading business? What does Lynn need to know about beginning her own reading business? What does Lynn need to know about beginning her own reading business? What does Lynn need to know about beginning her own reading business? Need to know about you. Bear, the house, the whips, the stork, the cross, the clover, and the clouds. Okay, so why am I getting something about conflicts in the family? Yeah. What? Problems with the home, maybe? Problems with the home. I'm getting some kind of like vicious cycle. Okay. All right, let me dig further. So, okay. You need to create your own luck. I'm getting create your own luck. Family and or tradition has a powerful influence on you. Something really influences your family or home life. I guess this would really influence your home life. Tradition has an influence on you. Okay, what is this? What is this? It's interesting. The care for a parent is a burden. What is this? Yeah, there's something like you're suffering under some kind of choleric parent. It's choleric. I don't know what that means. Choleric. Bad-tempered or irritable. Yeah. Are you suffering from a parent who's bad-tempered or irritable? And so, yes, both of them are. Okay, that's the conflict here, I think. And their tradition is probably the tradition in the home. Like, I mean, they are that way, right? Somehow it's like you kind of have these memories of like, I don't want to say assault, but that's what the whips and the clouds are like, some kind of hidden memories of violence or assault. That might be a little stronger than it is, but that's how it's showing up. So somehow your parents, it's like their influence on you here is so You just have this recurring pain because you're so dutiful. Um, you keep sacrificing yourself here for these people, it looks like. And something about what your inner nature, you want to do these things, but it feels like a burden for you to do it. Your inner nature tells you to do it, but because I'm getting you're very dutiful here. And I don't really see you have a plan. No plan. No plan. It's more yelling, sharp words. I do speak up and tell them to stop being mean and hateful. Yeah. That's the conflict. Somehow these conflicts it's like keeping, you've just got, things are not clear with the family. So you're kind of disoriented because the tradition is like, you've always been going there working for your parents, right? I don't know about always, but you have for some time. That's tradition to you. Like, and it's looking here like it's really hard for you because this is not what you're firmly rooted in. So you have no rules to live by. This is so Capricorn of you, Lynn. I love it. Like Capricorns, the ones I know anyways, generally have some kind of plan or some kind of like, you don't have anything to follow because you're so used to tradition with the family and what goes on with them kind of thing. So yeah, you don't have any custom. You can function as guidelines. Like you don't have a clear plan because you don't have anything to go by. I get it. Like, okay, well, if I had a business plan, or have you made yourself a business plan? And I think a lot of it is because your family situation is so unclear right now. It's like, is another reason I'm getting here that these things cause you problems to where and it just keeps happening. It's a vicious cycle I'm getting that's keeping you from following your inner calling because you feel like you have a duty towards your parents. Yeah, it's like these people are like, I guess, kind of aggressive with you. So this aggression clouds everything. Something like that. So it seems like, yeah, that's right. I have to create my own path with no direction. Yeah. And so with them, you're traditionally used to having direction. Yeah, because work things keep coming up the moment I work on something for myself. I don't get pushback, but it's more distractions. Yeah. It keeps happening over and over, it looks like. And so it's like you've got to put your inner calling ahead, because you got to choose it, right? Over what you're used to and comfortable with. So there's a part of you that would feel kind of guilty for changing the game. I think because something with your parents. I am getting here about maybe having a little bit of guilt. Yeah. I mean, things show up here kind of abusive, Lynn. I don't know how bad it gets, but being mean and hateful, I mean, that is abusive. I keep letting them know, hey, I got stuff I have to do. They don't really say much in response. I try to help what I can. Yeah. So it just, yeah, looks like it just keeps happening. It's more yelling and sharp words, no name calling or anything. Yeah. But Spirit's calling it abuse. So it is abusive. We got the whips here in the center. They yell about world news just to be mad about something. It's also saying not taking abuse seriously. That's like, That's another thing. The Spirit's saying something about, let's look at this. I'll get you the exact words. Minor aggressions, sarcastic humor, hurtful jokes, to not take abuse or aggression seriously. So, yeah, it looks like, I don't know, girl. You're going to have to, in order to really get your business going, you have to get away from them. Kind of what it looks like to me, because it's just this cycle all the time. It keeps happening. That's kind of keeping you from following your inner calling. I say, I don't care. He says, my dad would say nasty things when I call him out. He says, oh, I don't mean. I say, I don't care. Don't say it or that. Yeah, he doesn't think it's abusive. I don't guess. Maybe I shouldn't use the word abusive. Aggressive. But yeah, vicious cycle. Both of these mean vicious cycle. He does back down. Truly, I'm the only one who has a place to call him out. I understand what you mean. I agree. Yeah. So it's like what I'm getting here is that you're suffering over a dominant influence. Like there's a dominant influence around you that's keeping you from. This is very deep reading here. From following what you're really meant to be doing. Your inner calling, that thing that you feel called to do. But you also have this duty about you, which is also very Capricorn. Don't get me wrong, I love Capricorns. I have lots of friends that are Capricorns. That you keep getting pulled to. So I wonder if it's even possible to do realistically. Well, as in start my own thing a little bit at a time. Well, why wouldn't it be possible? The only thing that's really stopping you, it looks like here, is this situation. Um, why wouldn't it be possible? Um, the only way to do it is to know is to do it. You know, but because you have an inner calling to do it, I mean, that should be enough. If you feel called to do it, which I read it in your cards that you do, then that's all you need. I know that sounds scary as ever, but I know because I've lived it. It is very scary. But maybe now's not the time since you're dealing with other things right now or something. I don't know. I'm not saying the cards are saying that. It's just showing what's stopping you from doing it. Interesting. Very interesting. That's what I have for you, girl. That's a deep message there. And I'm so sorry you have to watch the world news. Sorry, I hate news. I haven't watched the news in years. I guess I can do what little I can, see how it goes. Yep, that's the only way to know, do it. Just do it, right? What is that? Have you ever heard that saying? Well, it's by Dr. Wayne Dyer. It is, go for now. The future is promised to no one. Go for it now. The future is promised to no one. Remember that. Oh, I know. I like to be aware, but to watch it all the time and be mad, no. Right, I'll start small. All right, girl. I'll be here supporting you, cheering you on. I love Wayne Dyer. You know who Wayne Dyer is, don't you, Lynn? I'm bored. I'll send for another fairy. Okay, what the hell? I'm bored too. All these people out trick-or-treating and you bring me by no candy. I'm just joking. I don't want any candy. I already had my Starburst. My parents were giving out candy and it better be all gone at the end of the night. I'll be tempted. I know, I hear you. That's how I was. I'm like, I told my daughter, I'm like, I mean, don't bring the kids over because I'm not buying candy because I will eat it. Just send me pictures of them in their costumes. Let's do a soul development question. Okay, cool. You know what? I'll be right back, Glenn. I just need to take just a quick bathroom break. It'll be just a couple minutes, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I wasn't even gone a minute, actually. Okay, so you want to do a soul development question. So, do you want me to read them off? We've got what is an unknown aspect of the situation that I do not yet understand? In what type of manner do I appear as in what type of manner do I appear as from their perspective, whoever the case may be? I'll let you choose what you feel drawn to ask for me. Okay, all right. Um, hmm. You know, I just always love how can I further my alignment with my higher self? Because I think ultimately that is the ultimate goal in spirituality, anyways. If you're trying to be, an authentic person, living as your true authentic self, you're always trying to further your alignment with your higher self. I mean, that is the goal, right? I mean, I don't know about you, but that's my goal. To be authentic, be what I'm meant here to do here. My purpose, right? Be in alignment with my higher self, which is the same thing. I feel like it's the same thing. There's that question, what steps can I take to draw nearer to fulfilling my life purpose? But I think the question about aligning with your higher self is pretty much the same thing. Spiritual development question here. This one is, so how can Lynn further her alignment with her higher self? How can Lynn further her alignment with her higher self? How can Lynn further her alignment with her higher self? How can Lynn further her alignment with her higher self? How can Lynn further her alignment with her higher self? How can Lynn further her alignment with her higher self? You got the coffin, the clover, the tree, the lilies, and the dog. The lady, there you are, and the child. Okay. Okay. This is a child grows up. That's you. You're the child. So it's like you're, yeah, growing up here. I mean, you are grown up, but I think it's just talking about like um let's see here. Let me see before I say too much more. There is something about ending a friendship here, Lynn. Now, who this friend is, ah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. Hmm. Okay, wait a minute now. I think it's actually loss of loyalty. Loss of loyalty. I think this is talking about you like doing something new, um, being open to doing something new. Um, you may feel like you're too inexperienced here to take on certain responsibilities. Um, maybe you've had like, I'm getting an untroubled childhood. Yeah, giving some kind of new chance to do something new. Being curious will make it more likely that you will recognize opportunities when they present themselves. So be curious about new opportunities. That will help you to recognize them. And be open to doing something new, I'm getting. And So, because there's a part of you, something about waiting for an opportunity to do the right thing. Well, be curious about those opportunities is what I'm getting. If you, in case you're waiting for them, that could be the one on Sunday. Yeah, this friend here, um, there's some opportunity for you to be creative. Let me look at this dog because I'm not sure. It's like you're getting ready to have some kind of lucky streak that's ending. And there is definitely a chance, though, that lies in something ending. A chance to end something finally. Yeah, it's something about giving up a follower mentality. And you have such this utter devotion. I think this is about your parents again. About like this utter devotion that you have to them, like ending that will bring you luck. Like, yes, I've expressed I don't do the following thing. She's a follower. Oh no, I don't, not lies ending. Not lies ending. Yeah, that does sound promising. Um, I just see like stand by what you think is right. I'm like, looking at this tree, but yeah, I just see having, in order to have this steady development, I'm seeing steady development, stable growth. So keep developing, keep moving steadily. There is something about ending a friendship, though. I think there's also something here about ending being so devoted as well. And you get a steady development going here. You have the virtue of composure. I'm getting something about detoxing. Detoxing. Been speaking up clearly as of late. That program I'm doing has been a great help. Oh, good, good. There's a lot of stable growth here for sure. That is what I'm doing with the healing. I'm in it for the long haul. Oh, good. You're very staying calmly virtuous even in challenging situations. So I don't know if that makes sense, but that's pretty much, I mean, that's what I'm getting here. Um, it does. Oh, okay, good. All right, girl. Thank you so much for your donation. Doing my day-to-day best I can. Yeah. I mean, that's all we can do, right? You're welcome, Lynn. You're welcome. Thank you so much for your donations, hon. It was fun. All right. Anybody else looking for a reading, please let me know. I may be taking off here shortly. Good night, Lynn. Good night. Happy Halloween. Hey guys, happy Halloween. We'll be moving into November. Tomorrow. Wow. What is this? Oh, piano. Welcome. Okay, I think I'm going to throw the last call for donations. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to hop off of here. Thank you so much for being here and happy Halloween, guys.